All right, you too. It's Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. Ooh, it feels good out here. Definitely a shift. So welcome to Dogg Adventures. Happy Tuesday morning, you two. We're here and we are getting ready to get our day started. We're adventuring. I just left the live stream with Wellness and Frugal Mama, so I got my exercising in. I didn't do the complete routine because Frugal Mama be Frugal Mama wing. She be getting it in, but I do what I can. Got it in, and I'm grateful. So here we are on a Tuesday morning. Cammy Dog is sniffing around trying to decide which way she's going this morning. So for some reason, she wants to walk down the hill. And now, so let's see. I am doing well today. I'm thankful to wake up this morning, literally. I'm thankful to see the magnolia tree that is not in season. And I'm thankful to not continue to question it. It's not in season. Seasons. Only he knows the seasons. In my mind, it is season. It is season. Spring and summer. But there's a different type of vibe that we're going off of now. We're going off a vibe of we have no inclination of how and why he does things. And that's about it. So welcome to Cammy Dogg Adventures. So this morning she's sniffing around. And I am listening to the birds and feeling this cool breeze. It's a nice cool breeze. I don't know why they over here. I wonder if they might be. Oh, what they doing? She was over here yesterday. It might be in the Airbnb. We're talking about how smart investing in properties and things in college towns are, and they are very, very smart with this property because not only did they, buy this property and everything, but some of these apartments over here are set up for Airbnbs for like when people come in town. For instance, like this coming weekend, the first home game, the hotels be booked out and, a lot of other places be rented out. But like these, they got select units in it that they use for Airbnbs, for when people come in town. So I think that that's smart too, very smart investments. Sun is coming up and it's beautiful. I'm thankful for Tuesday, August the 29th, 2023. Yesterday was the 60 years of the March on Washington when Dr. King delivered his iconic I Have a Dream speech. And I did a live broadcast on the OK Lounge channel last night. Vibing off of that for a little bit. And it's just an eye-opener. And I asked a question. Uh-oh, somebody dropped their swish. I said, how do we get here in 2023? Well, I guess the same way we get everywhere else. Time don't wait for nobody. It keeps rolling. Decisions being made create different things to happen. So that's how we got here. But neither here nor there. Welcome to Cammy Dogg Adventures. It is a brand new day in Mississippi. The sun is shining. The S-U-N and the S-O-N is shining. And we're going this way, Cammy Dogg. Normal routine. We're not going down the street this morning. So we're walking. And I'm going to let her stretch her legs and do her little thingy while nobody's in the parking lot of the church. So there's the Cammy strut. She is checking it out. And look at the sunrise. It's amazing how, you know, they teach us as children that the world be moving, it tilts. It rotates on the axis. That's what they say, the earth rotates. And it's amazing that, you know, in the mornings, we see the sun here, which is the east. But in the evening, we'll see it over there, which is the west. So, it seems like, you know, the sun be moving because high noon is going to be above us. That's how a lot of people tell time before there was clocks. They would go by the sunrise and sunset. But now we got the fancy dancy time system, the clocking system. So that's what determines. And there's Camera Dog. She's just strolling. Keeping my eye on her. She's just strolling down the sidewalk. Nobody's out here, so I let her run free just a little bit. And I am walking slowly but surely. Hi, Miss Patty. Good morning. Good morning, Curvy. Cammy. You got Miss Patty and Curvy on here. Come on, say good morning. You got Miss Patty and Curvy. Cammy. Something got her attention. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, ladies. I hope y'all doing well today. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to try to keep these between 15, you know, to 20, 30 minutes. But, you know, sometimes I get to talking and it flows. But she's switching. That's her channel. This her channel. She's strutting. So let's see what she's up to. Uh-oh. She saw something. Probably a bird. Nah, she ain't studying, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Exercising and trying to get Cammy Dog exercise. I did a little bit with Frugal Mama this morning, but I be tapping out with Frugal Mama. Frugal Mama's a machine. She is a machine. And she rocks. Salute to her. I'm telling y'all, I'm 46. Frugal Mama just turned 47. So my, I salute to that little lady. She gets the trophy. And Crystal, the young lady that's up there with her, it's amazing what they doing. I can see it. And I'm staying tuned. I'm watching it. Because you're going to get some major results and putting in effort the way they do. Frugal Mama already got the results. Look like she losing more weight. But, you know, it's a blessing to be able to have I guess like a, you know, a accountability partner. And that's what she's doing for all of us. And you too, Miss Patty. You too. See, Curvy just said you going live today. Right. We look forward to that. Look at the refrigerator in the middle of the street, y'all. The middle on the curb. Maybe they put it out there for the truck to come get it or something. Now, this too much. This too much. They got the refrigerator on the side of the street. But yeah, consistency, accountability. Miss Patty said, yes, Curvy at 8 o'clock Central. Okay, Miss Patty. Yes, ma'am. You might have to do the treadmill because I'll probably be done warmed up by then, ain't it? I could get out here earlier, but like I say, I try to support, I be supporting Frugal Mama and Miss Crystal over there in the mornings. And then I work out with her, like I say, a little bit, but I can't do all that stuff. But what I can, I do. And they always say, just walk in place. You know, if you're doing something that, you know, is strenuous, they always say, just keep moving. So I just walk in place on some of that stuff. But she is amazing. And Miss Patty, you definitely amazing. I put you and my daddy in a whole different, on a whole different shelf. Y'all top shelf, for real. For real. Because, he's consistent too. And it just gives me something to look forward to. Like growing older is going to be a beautiful thing. Good, if rocks ain't hurting your feet this morning, look at her. She was going fast this morning across the rocks. Go ahead, girl. Where you going? You see that refrigerator over there? Let's see what's going on over here. See if she's going to adventure to it. Miss Patty, so I'm trying to go outside before the storm. Oh, okay. It's supposed to storm there. It looked like it yesterday here, but it never did. So I was actually waiting on the storm. You know, I love storms. And then 10 minutes later, it was sunny and bright like nothing had happened. It's definitely, you know, it's different. He's throwing his weight around. He's showing us who got the power. Girl, what you peeing in the ditch? That is not your ditch. Let's see what she gonna do. Cammy Dogg Adventures. Miss Patty said we're singing. Well, y'all top flight singers, I'm telling you, because now you know what. Let me put you on the leash, but here come my car. Come here. These folks getting up, going to work. And you got to be contained, young lady, so you don't go out and... We're going to check it out. Let the car come back. Come on. Cammy, Cammy, Cammy. A Tesla. Hey, them little cars so quiet. Them the ones you plug up, ain't it, or something? Let's see if she noticed this thing, y'all. Cammy Dog ain't studying that old rotten refrigerator. That thing look rotten. I don't know where they had that in. Maybe it was in the basement or something. I know what you probably looking for them dogs. They probably asleep. Come on here. They ain't finna disturb this neighborhood this morning. Look at them. You fast. You looking for them boys. You looking for them little boys, ain't you? Girl, come on here. Look at her pulling. What? Where you going? What you doing? Girl. No. Cammy, you can't go on them folks. Come on here. What is... Girl, come on here. I'm not finna get shot at on nobody's property fooling with you. They go up box in the street. What is going on? Everything you supposed to notice, you ain't noticing. I don't know, Kirby. They're a loud truck. Somebody moved in this house. I think I don't know what's going on. So maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna even try to figure that out. But they be here and then they leave. They be here, they leave. They from Texas. All the vehicles got Texas tags. But then the for sale sign is still in front of the... I'm confused. Maybe it says sold. It's not my business. Yeah, they gonna probably pick it up, Miss Patty. I don't know what they... I'm not finna... ain't no time. I watch too much First 48 and Crime Scene. Might be something up in there. Curiosity killed the cat. This cat trying to continue to live. Come on here, Cammy Dog. Yeah, they probably pick it up, Miss Patty. Look at her, y'all. She be walking across these rocks. I don't know. They hurt your little prissy paws. They hurt her little paws. She don't like that. She... Dog limping. Come on here, girl. Y'all know that they said that. Now, I don't know how true it is. But they say if you do at least 15 minutes of a live stream, that counts as an hour. I keep hearing that. Is it true? Do y'all know? Do y'all care? I really... I care, but I don't care. You know. Shout out to the Big Cheese. Because with this whole YouTube monetization thing, they do what they want to do. They change it, and you know, I'm not really just overly exhausting myself to get there on this channel. But however, if it happens, it'll be great. This channel, yeah, you know, we could do that. But cause Cammy needs a job, and she can't legally work. So if her channel can bring in some money to help with her dog food and her yearly vaccinations and all of that, and her car seat that this man said that I need to get, then yeah, YouTube could definitely pay for it. I don't know, but I heard that's how you get monetized quicker. Yeah. It went pretty fast on my other channel I had, Kirby. I was monetized in 8 months from starting from ground zero, but you know, I was pushing out a lot of powerful content. And once you push out the content, YouTube will start to push you out. I noticed that too. But with this one, it's just now getting in the airway. And thank y'all for 100. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Remember I said yesterday I wasn't going to say it because it always go up and down. Cammy had 103 yesterday. Today she got 100. So, but anyway, we're at that 100 mark. So that's a milestone. So shout out to you, Cammy Dogg. I heard you get paid more on live videos. Now that part, Kirby, I'm not sure, because with my experience with my old my other channel I had that was monetized, the one I deleted, my videos, here we go. The Anthony said loud Mississippi trucks. And it ain't going nowhere. All that noise, it ain't going nowhere. Probably 5 miles. Cameron said, what is that? My goodness, what is it? But yeah, my videos used to bring in more revenue than the lives. Cause the ads, you know, that you get paid by the people watching your ads. Well, I don't know. I think it's different for you know, for everybody. I'm not sure though, but it's money to be made if it's our portion. I'm doggone sure I ain't gonna wear myself out trying to make it my portion. Maybe it was just for my other channel to get monetized. It may not be for these two. I'm not sure. But the other one, it was no. When I said no effort, it was no effort. I don't even go around a lot on the YouTube street to meet people. They just came to me. So, I don't know. But I just wish the best for everybody. I really do. And I enjoy it just for what we're doing now. You know, you can connect with people from all over the world at one time. Like, it blows my mind sometimes to think about where we come from. You know, like, even in my lifetime, you know, and I'm in my not late, well, yeah, 40s. So I've seen cell phones, you know, evolve. I've seen computers evolve. But, you know, even before then, things have changed so much. You know, from the beginning, in the beginning. Ain't no way in the world that that was a way before even the telephone was invented. You couldn't even think about connecting to somebody. You ladies are in different states from me. This wasn't even thought of, wasn't even heard of. Even a 3-way conversation wasn't heard of. You know, I remember party lines. When we shared a line with the people down the road, and you could pick up the telephone and actually hear Miss Pauline having a conversation, and then I need to use the phone. I remember that as a girl. Can you imagine what chaos would be now if we had to do that? If you want to use the phone, but you pick up the phone and somebody is on it. My goodness, we are spoiled beyond spoiled, technology amplified beings. That's what we are. That's what we become. That's what we become. Wake up in the morning, I'm just as guilty. First thing I reach for, cell phone. You know, I say my prayers, I thank God, but then what? Cell phone. If it ain't the cell phone, the remote to the TV. My God. Self-check this morning. Self-check. Miss Patty said, I heard that too, Kirby. I don't know, y'all. I guess it just depends. I know when I looked at my analytics, and I think that was Vern's Junk Closet. I think she changed her name now, but she used to teach a lot about YouTube and the rules and stuff. And I remember she talked one time about how when you, she said going live is good before you get monetized. But once you get monetized, it's best to put out content because you'll get paid more. She was like, lives are just to kind of bring the people in and get your watch time up. But when you if you want to get paid, she was saying you got to put videos out there, and that's where the revenue comes. So, and you know, that part was true for my channel, but like I say, it's probably different for everybody. I'm not sure. My lives don't pop a whole lot. Like, I don't have a whole lot of people in my live streams, but if you notice, my videos get views. So, you know, I guess it's just different, I guess, for every channel. Like, say for instance, last night, the live I did, I think I got like 80 something views. But actively in the chat, I only remember speaking to probably less than 8 people, 10 people or something. So that means they're watching. You know, and everybody don't do the whole socialization thing of live broadcasting. Some people just rather watch content in the privacy of their own leisure time. And I get that. You know, I get it. And then if you think about it, these big YouTubers, even you, Curvy, your channel, you don't go live. I don't know if you're monetized, right? But you don't. I've never seen you go. Do you go live? You pump your videos out there and you get the views. You have a lot of views. I be seeing your channel. So I guess it just depends on, you know, if somebody like the content. But see, like with Miss Patty going walking and being live, that's like real action. People love that. And then you have good conversation. So I think it's kind of hard to just put all channels in boxes as to what will make them successful. I would say that. I tell people that when they ask me. I'm not finna teach nobody because it may not work like that on your channel. You know, it may not take you 8 months. It may take you 8 years to get monetized. But it's okay, you know. Everybody got their own season. Miss Patty said, I heard something about invalid traffic. Yeah, what is that? We have to, who you said did that, Miss Patty? Oh, gosh, I'm going to watch that. You, make this go viral. I think she had a video out talking about that. People losing their invalid traffic. Yeah, I'm going to check that out and see what's going on. Because, you know, people need to know, you know, and it's best to read and know for yourself. Because if you are a Google AdSense partner and you monetize, you need to know these things before you wake up and then your thing is snatched away and you have no clue. You don't know what happened. I agree, it may be different. It's different, Miss Patty, just like our life. Look at her hopping like a rabbit. Where's she going? She was hopping. She was hopping. You go down in there if you want to. I'm going to leave you down in there. I'm not going down in them woods to get you. Look, y'all, action. Curvy said, I used to put out a lot of videos and I had YouTube checks. But YouTube is time consuming. My views have dropped and I'm okay with it in some months. Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. I understand that, Curvy. I understand. Yeah. And I think a lot of people don't get it. They think that just because you monetize, you're going to get a check every month. That's not true. If you don't have at least $100 in that threshold, you're not going to get anything. And then, I'm telling you, and if you don't have memberships or people giving you super chats and stuff, sometimes it's hard to get that $100 from just viewers. Hey, Frank G. Good morning. Cammy Dow, Uncle Frank here. She said, what Uncle Frank get? Frank G, Curvy, Miss Patty. She not studying, y'all. I get interest on TikTok. Okay. Oh, you got more interest on TikTok. Gotcha. I thought you were saying you getting paid off TikTok. They say you get paid over there too. Miss Patty said, I heard a creator saying this morning, don't run his playlist, rather watch a video. Okay, you know what, Miss Patty? That makes sense. I said they was gonna crack down on all that stuff about running play. Them people ain't stupid, y'all. They not stupid. They just like, y'all remember back before they changed it, when I first started YouTube, when you go in the chat room, you could click on everybody. You didn't have to be a moderator. You could click on everybody's name and visit their channel like that, if you was a moderator or not. And remember they changed that up. And then people started dropping links and stuff like that. And they were saying it's going to be harder to meet people on YouTube. So they definitely got and they doing that because at the end of the day, they don't want everybody to be successful. They don't want everybody to get paid. Because if everybody made a lot of money, then that'll be irrelevant. Then they won't get to sit up on their big checks. Good morning, Frank G, Miss Patty said. He said he just watched the video. So all of this stuff, you know, and then if we lose focus, see, just like Curvy, Curvy said, but Curvy's content is Curvy's content. She got a lot of people that like to watch her. She said she would put out a lot of videos, but it's time consuming, right? And that's what we have to keep in mind. When we work hard to get monetized, the work starts when you accept their partnership. That's when the work really starts. You have to be consistent and keep putting stuff out in order to get paid. So I don't know. I think that a lot of people must not get that part of it, because it's definitely work now. And if you want to make money, you know, you can figure out your niche and how to do it. But I would say just don't get disappointed when it ain't happening, because that's going to make you lose your zeal for it if you're not doing it for happiness. But some people are on here just for the money, and that's cool. Make it. I hope you blow up bigger than Be Love. But if you're just doing it, you know, easy breezy like me, it just, I don't know, it's just different, I guess. But I only watch what I like. I tell people I don't do the sub for sub. I'm not doing that. Because to me, that's just not being true to myself. If I know I'm not going to watch your channel, I don't need to be subscribing. That's just the way I see it. And that's probably why I'm just not growing as fast, but whatever. But it's growing, and I'm okay with it. I'm talking about the OK Lounge. Now with Cammy Dogg, this channel, I definitely haven't been trying to network at all. I just hope that whoever enjoy her will find her, you know. And then you guys share out, I share out and stuff. But it's just more about peace and relaxation, because it's enough of hoopla on YouTube. So I'm going to put my little 2 cents in with my little 2 channels, my big 2 channels, stop saying little, and do what I do and share my K9 fam with y'all, because she's something else. Look at her. Now it's just for fun, and I get paid by doing collaboration with wig. Go ahead, Kirby. And that's what I'm talking about. I figured you probably had sponsorships and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. And when you start pumping that content out like that, people start reaching out. They'll start reaching out like that. They be sending you the free wigs too, don't it? Yeah. Yep. Well, easy breezy, lemon squeezy, as Miss Patty say. We getting ready to roll on back toward the homestead over here. And I don't know what that is, Cammy. That's something. That's cemented or something. It's weird looking. She's a sniffing though. All right. Well, them little somethings add up to big somethings, don't it? Yes, it does. It's real calm out here this morning, I would say. Yesterday, the atmosphere was a little bit rumbled, but it's calm out here today. It's calm. Yeah, I was listening to the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech last night, and like I said, he mentioned certain states over and over throughout his speech. And, you know, he was talking about the South. Mississippi, Alabama, you know. And he was talking about, you know, one day that, you know, how we all could join hands and, you know, sing together and all this and that. And I'm feeling some kind of way right now. Can't really explain it. Can't really explain it. I used to hear my grandma always say if those trees could talk. She would always be talking about them trees. And they would tell stuff. But, you know, I wasn't living during the times where my grandmother and great aunt and stuff tell us stories about them, like, you know, picking the cotton in Mississippi and all this and that, and how they went through. I wasn't around, but I've heard them talk about it and stuff. And then I look at today. That's very symbolic. Slow. Children that play. Everyone got to slow down sometime and think about our future. Children. I've been telling you, children are in danger right now. So they slow. Children that play. Pay attention. I'm paying attention. Paying attention. And not only are they in play, but they're in danger. So that right there just stood out to me. We got to slow it down a little bit and breathe and realize that, you know, the future is here. What he talked about, all that kind of stuff, we living in times of, it's another kind of shift that's about to happen. King had a dream. You know, I thought about that last night. I said, dang, he said he had a dream, but to have a dream, you gotta be asleep. You have to be asleep to have a dream. So I'm not asleep. You know, my eyes have been open and I'm awakened to some things in the spirit. And so I realized that, you know, this thing called life, it definitely keep on rolling. The train keep rolling, keep going. It keeps going. So, you know, it seemed like yesterday that my babies, they're 28 and 25 now. It seems like yesterday they was on the playground like this right here. It seems like they were right there. And now, now they out of sight, out of reach. So slow. Children are playing. Let me go back here real quick. This one, go back here. Slow it down. I'm talking to parents this morning. I'm talking to family members. I'm talking about the ones that have ones under us that we can make a difference in their life. And grandma ain't here no more. But she taught us to look out for one another. So slow. The children are at play. They at play because they don't know no better. They playing around. But it's up to us to guide them and direct them. Somebody might say, I ain't got no children. My children grown. Yep, mine is too. But you know, there's a stance that I have to take. You know, I keep saying keep that same energy, so I gotta take a stand. So just cause mine are grown and out, that don't mean that I gotta be over here acting a fool for the children in my neighborhood to see. That means I need to stand. I need to be somebody that can say, oh, I just see that little lady walking her dog. I'm just saying, y'all, that's just the way I see it. Children are at play. They're playing that they're in danger. So that's our future. If the kids are being deleted daily, what we got? Life gonna go on. Old people are dying out. Yeah, we that generation now. I'm about having a dream. I have a vision. But, you know, it's just the point where the self-examination comes into play. Now, Martin Luther King was definitely a mouthpiece. He was a mouthpiece. Rosa, Claudette, all those people, Harriet, they were mouthpieces, they were movement, they was pieces on the board of the game called chess, the game of life. But see, since those people are no longer here, that means that there's new positions and new pieces that gotta move in order for the next shift to take place. To God be the glory. It's a shake up. Let me see. Miss Patty said, I enjoy my time on YouTube. I love what I'm doing, not so much focusing on painting. Right. Frank said, I wrote about Martin Luther King when I was a child in school. Yeah, we did. We did. We wrote about that. We talked about it. We studied that thing. And I used to go even deeper. Y'all know, I can't help it. He made me like this. He made me like this. I just be wanting to know. So I always ask questions that they would say, why you gotta ask them? Because I want to know. I want to know. I used to ask them, was some of those speeches scripted? I did. I said, did he really write that, or was some of that scripted? I just used to want to know things, you know. And that's going back to the Holy Bible that we believe in. You know, it's a book that's written, and it's written and passed down, meaning that generations' hands and, you know, and people change things. It's just a lot. But when you can lock into that power that drives the writing of the Holy Bible, to me, that made all the difference for me. It comes from up there. Let's see. Curvy said, Gwen, do you see the orb keep coming in your video? No, I didn't see any orbs. Curvy, I didn't see it. It's something about the light, and she said I watched too many ghost stories. Right, Miss Patty. Many young people are checking out before the elders. Right, exactly. That's that flip. Yes, ma'am, it sure is. people my age and younger, I see it all the time on Facebook. But you said you watch ghost stories, Kirby? You watch ghost? I watch paranormal stuff sometimes too. I watch it, with a different eye. But there, it's hey. I'm gonna say something about energy. Y'all, let me see. I'm gonna get off of here after I share this with y'all. My ex-sister-in-law lived in a home in Birmingham, and it was quote unquote haunted. So I was very interested in the history of it, and I wanted to know what went on, what happened, and I believe in the Holy Ghost, but I also believe in demonic energy. So I'm gonna just say this: we were over there one day, and I witnessed what she was talking about, the noise that come from her kitchen, and then I also saw a quick glimpse of a shadow of something. So yeah, but the history behind her house was, and I just believe in unsettled energy, especially when people get murdered, commit suicide and stuff like that. It just be, something drove them to do that. So sometimes those spirits will still be lingering around. So anyway, the lady that lived in that house, she was an older lady, and they said she ended up, taking her own life. And it was very tragic. So my sister-in-law had no idea. And she rented that house. And it was a cheap, listen y'all, this stuff, these deals and this extra fast processing, a lot of time people be doing that because they be trying to get you to go on and commit because they know something ain't right. This particular house, I think it was a 3-bedroom. She had 2 full baths, had a garage and all of that, and an outdoor shed to it. They only wanted like $600 a month, and this was in 2015, somewhere around the 16. And so I'm thinking like, that's mighty cheap. And she was like, I said, that's mighty cheap. That's all I kept saying was that's mighty cheap. But it's nice. It's this, that. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It had a lot of nice energy. Not nice energy. I said not nice. But anyway, long story is that house. And her daughter, Kim, has a daughter that's special needs. And so apparently whatever it was had attached to that child. And at the time, Khalees was about 12. And I kid you not, the girl started talking about committing suicide, taking her own life. So Kim moved. So yeah, so whether it's the ghost story or whatever, but stuff like that, I'm a witness to that. That kind of activity does go on now. And also my grandmother's house, when I was a child, she had a big house out in the country. But when she got older, she had to move to an apartment because she had got, dementia setting in. And that house, when I tell you, whenever the lights went out and it got quiet at night, all kind of stuff went to rumbling. It went to rumbling. I mean, rumble, rumble, rumble. And I knew then as a child that stuff is real. So, yeah. Oh, they look so cute. Oh! Come back here. Y'all, I just had to grab Candy because she finna run. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, good. Your baby looks so pretty. And look at you. Yeah, y'all have a good day. They so cute. Come on, Cammy. They didn't want to play with you. Come on. Come on. Come on. They look like they want to play. Oh, boy. They look so pretty. Oh, my God. I love to see little girls in dresses, y'all. I just love that. Because you don't hardly see that no more. Kirby said, I think it's your camera. Ain't no telling Kirby. There's so many spirits out here, honey. You probably see them. You zoned them in. The atmosphere is thick. It's full of stuff. But yeah, so that house, and then my grandma's house, my grandma was very spiritual. She wasn't afraid of it. She would talk to the stuff. Yeah, get on around here now. And I said, what? You get on around him. You ain't gonna bother us today. And I'm like, what is she doing? But yeah, she was very spiritual. She taught me a lot of stuff, y'all. This is our cool down spot. I can't tap into certain things. I have to watch what I set my eyes upon them, very good. Yes, ma'am, Miss Betty. I agree. And curiosity kills them cats. And I was over there. And I heard all that stuff. And I'm telling you, at a glimpse of my eye, I saw something. And it was short. And it was yellow. And I thought I was tripping. But it definitely showed itself. So I don't know what that was, from whence it came. But it definitely was not holy. It was dark. And I knew it was time for me to get the hell on. Yeah, your house is haunted. That's all I got to say. Because she thought somebody was going to come in there and slay demons and do this and that. He didn't tell me to do that. That's another thing. If God ain't sent you on these assignments to do that kind of stuff, leave that stuff alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. If he has not assigned me to get involved, that means it ain't my place. It ain't my place. I'm not. I got enough to worry about keeping it right here on the up and up. And that's enough. Trust me, it's enough. It's a little bit more than enough right now. Because I'm doing this thing, solo dolo. But I do have a father that makes sure that all my needs are met. But it gets rough sometimes. It's real in the field. They say, what does Ecclesiastes say? 2 is better than 1. I believe in that. And I believe that that's how he created us to be. However, when we're not connected to whoever we're supposed to be connected to, life still have to go on. Do what we gotta do, y'all. So I hope everybody have a blessed Tuesday. I've enjoyed this time that I've spent with y'all. Miss Patty said it's very dangerous to tap into them. It is. It's very, very dangerous. It's dangerous. I'm gonna tell you one time I know Frank G done heard me say it before. I be letting y'all in my business. I be telling stuff that I be done went through. And it's all for purpose. Trust and believe it's a purpose. I was so lost. And I was driving one day. Like literally, I was physically lost and spiritually lost. And I was in Tuscaloosa County. And it's this lady on Highway 82. She still got that big old sign in front of her house, y'all. She got it's a big old sign. She said she's a palm reader. And it's a big old hand on the sign. And she got on there something about, come in, see what this, blah, blah, blah. So I was curious. I was very, very curious. I was like, I wonder what I want to know. Because my life was spiraling out of control. I said, I want to know. I said, I want to know what. So I went up in there, y'all. I pulled in there. I was driving a 93 Nissan Sentra. I never forget it, 5-speed. I downshifted and slid in there. Had been wanting to stop. So this particular day, I got the nerves. I said, I'm finna go in here. And I went in there to the lady thing, and she had a house set up. I'm talking about it just looked like something you walk in, and it looked like a store, I would say. She had all these little sparkly things and little crystals and globes and music playing. Had a big old fish tank. It was just different. So I walked in there, and I knew I had no business in there, y'all. So the lady looked at me and, sat down, whatever. She had a table, and I sat across the table, and she grabbed my hand, and she looked at me, and she jumped. And I was like, what's wrong? And she told me to leave. I said, what do you mean? She said, this is not for you. And that's all I have to say about that story. And I left. She wouldn't service me. So there was something apparently that went against the grain, I guess. I don't know. But I wanted to see. I was tapping into something that I didn't know nothing about. But the Lord protected me, apparently. And he he ruffled her feathers about something concerning. I don't know, but it was weird. She had like a very blank look on her face, and she said, "This is not for you. Please leave." Just like that. Please leave. I said, okay. I got in my car and I left. And from that day on, when people ask me, what do I feel, what's my opinion, because I've been asked it several times, I tell them, it's not for me. And I don't even go into detail. So, it's not for me. I knew better, but I was curious. So, I went there because I wanted to know what was going on in my life. But I was seeking the wrong place for the answer. I was seeking the wrong place. My parents say have palm readers here, but I just keep on rolling. My parents said she just keep on rolling. Frank G said that happened to me. I didn't go into the house. That happened to me also. I just didn't go. You went, Frank. What they told you? Cameron want to know too. Look, that Frank G. Uncle Frank, you did that. You did. Miss Patty said she keep rolling, Cameron. You better keep on rolling. Look at that stance, y'all. Girl, you sexy. You think you something, though. Go, girl. Nobody want to see that. Cleaning herself. How you doing, Lady Sky? Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to the live. It better keep rolling. Curry said, I always wanted to go get my palm read, but I never went in. Kirby, it ain't for me. Frank said, no, I didn't. And okay. The Holy Spirit was too strong. Seek God in all things. He had the answers. Yes, ma'am, Miss Patty. Yes, ma'am. She told me, please leave. I mean, that lady, she didn't have a smirk on this. She looked at me. She grabbed my hand. I'm telling you, she looked at my hand. And it was my right hand. I never forget it. And I'm just excited, y'all. I'm just putting my hand up there. I'm going to get some answers today. I'm going to find out. Let me find out. And she told me to please leave. She said, please leave. And I was finna argue with the lady. I wanted to know. Miss Patty said, the Holy Spirit, okay. Hey, ladies, something said don't go in. Sis Gwen, I thought about going in, but I just, well, Frank, and I see this, I'm telling y'all, I'm one of them that get knocked upside the head. Because I knew, that's why I know I can't play with God no more, y'all. He done gave me so many chances. I'm talking about so many chances. I knew not to go. I wanted to know. And then listening to another person, she had went and got it did, and she was telling me about the lady knew a lot about her, this, that, and that. So I was just curious, but no, I can't do that, y'all. We're going to leave that alone. And like Miss Patty said, he has the answers. May not get it right then, because I wanted to know that day. I wanted to know that day what was going on with me. Why am I keep having these up and down thoughts? One time I'm happy, the next I couldn't just stay consistent for nothing. For nothing. This boy on the scooter. And I was wondering what was going on. He probably going to campus, Kim. He gone. Look at him. You need you one, don't you? Go to the dog and daycare. I see it. Lady Sky said, I'm so feminine, I be wearing women clothes. I'm not gay or transgender. I know it's wrong to cross-dress. I believe in God as well. Well, welcome in, Lady Sky. You feminine. Wait a minute, you said... Wait a minute, I'm trying to see what you said. You feminine, you be wearing women clothes. You're not gay. You're trans. I know it's wrong to cross-dress, but I believe. Well, Lady Sky, if you know something wrong, why you do it? I mean, I'm asking myself that too. When I knew it was wrong to pull up in that plate, why did I do it? That's just something that we have to ask ourselves. If we know it's wrong, but we continue to do it, but you believe in God as well, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Well, maybe He has the answers. I don't know. I don't know, Lady Sky. I don't know. But I'm glad that you believe in God, and I know that He'll make it. He'll make it clear to you if what you're doing is not right. He'll make it clear. It's all good. We all got some stuff, but for you to stand in truth like that, that says a lot. You said it's wrong. You know it's wrong to cross dress. So what is it, fun for you? You could. If you had to come to the OK Lounge, Lady Sky, I would love, we can. Thank you for coming by the dog channel. This is my dog channel here, and she can't talk, but sometimes I think she thinks she a boy dog, cause she's super aggressive. And it may be that she's spayed or something. I don't know, but I know when we do get to messing around with things that are meant to be, and we make them not be what they're supposed to be, it gets very confusing. I don't think it's natural to spade a dog, because they supposed to reproduce as well. I didn't have a spade. She was spayed when I got her. But I think that they're created to, make puppies and things and keep their lineage going. But, to God be the glory. I believe the devil drives us to do wrong things. Yes, ma'am. It's definitely a force. Either that force is going to be good or it's going to be evil. Kirby said, Gwen, do you have distractions when trying to pray? No. Well, let me see. Distractions. Distractions are all around. Yeah. Sometimes, let's see, distractions. I don't have a whole lot in my life, I guess, Carrie, because of the way I'm set up. I'm not married. My kids are grown. I don't have anybody that lives with me. It's just me and my dog. So, and I don't have a whole lot of social things going on. So it's kind of, the distractions will come within the walls of my home if there are any. And, turning off the TV, stuff like that. So, no, once I zone in and no, I don't have distractions when I pray. I say that. I can say that. I'm trying to make sure I ain't lying. But but they will come. They will come now. They do come, Kirby. I just have to know how to channel that. That's why I'm real careful about how I move. What I watch, what I listen to, who I talk to. I'm very careful because it can be a distraction. And I say this too, that this for the other channel. This the dog channel, but I would say sometimes other people can be a major distraction when they're trying to be a major help. I would say it like that. People can have our best interests at heart and want the best for us, but may not have the best advice. Why? Because they're not the ones that we're supposed to seek when it comes to insecurities or uncertainties or don't know what's going on. We don't supposed to seek people. We're supposed to seek up high. So that can be a distraction. I often share about, how my ex-pastor was telling me things that he said that the Lord was telling him that concerned me. And I respect it. But if there's no confirmation, I'm not going to believe you. I'm not going to just follow what you say, because it has to be confirmation. It has to be confirmation for me. So it's a lot of talking I just did. Let me go back up. Lady Sky said, I think it's comfortable to me. That's why. Okay. Comfortable? Okay. Okay. Friend G said, right, Miss Patty. I be trying to pray more, but something keeps disturbing me. I don't know what it is. Pray and don't stop. Trust him. Miss Patty said, don't stop. I don't know, Curvy. He will let you know though. And if it's a pattern of the same thing happening when you start to pray, check your surroundings, I would say. We set the mode, the atmosphere. You know, it has to be set. It has to be an atmosphere. That's why I tell people, even on my channel, you know, not so much this one, but the last one, I stopped a lot of all that spur of the moment prayer when people come asking for prayer. Because we got to be careful with that, y'all. We don't be knowing the ins and outs of these prayer requests. And then when we co-sign with that, I told y'all about the girl I used to work with. That girl had me praying for a relationship for her and this man. And that man had a wife. He had a wife. And she was asking me to touch and agree and fast with her that things would do this and do that. And I found out I said, you had me praying for you to be with a married man. I was upset, but then I was more upset with myself. Quit putting yourself in stuff that you don't even have nothing to do with. If somebody's asking for prayer, I can direct you to let you know who to pray to. But for me to just jump on the board and have no idea what's going on, that can be dangerous, y'all. That can be dangerous. Somebody can come on a YouTube channel and say and type anything. I work with this girl every day, ate lunch with her, and heard her talk about this man over and over, but she never mentioned the fact that he was married. So that taught me right there. Right there. And sometimes people be praying to get out of situations, and it be meant for them to go through that situation because of a previous action. When we sow seeds, we gonna reap, whether it's sowing good or evil. Gonna reap what you sow. It gonna come. That's why a lot of times the stuff I go through now, I just say ouch and keep going. Because I already know all the evil stuff. Yes, he forgives us, but sometimes we're going to see some things in this lifetime that's going to remind us of why not to repeat it. You know, a person get out of jail and they start doing the same thing over and over. That means they hadn't learned that lesson yet to stay their hind part out of jail over and over. I'm not finna keep doing that, y'all. I move different, and that's what we have to do. I'm zoned off, y'all. Let me keep it. It said, let me go back up. The devil can distrust us. That thing cunning, Frank. He don't want what's best for us. He fool us like he do. Lady Sky, he fool you like them clothes comfortable. The enemy is coming to all of us. He cunning, slick. He gotten all of us out there. But we can, come on, Miss Patty. We can break free. That's what I'm talking about. The art of breaking free. The art of breaking free. We're going to be okay. You remember that Curve? I wanted to choke slam that woman. When I tell you she had got all in my inner. She had got like all in my spirit to make me feel like, oh my God, I got to be careful with jumping on the bandwagon with these people. She got all in my, and I was like, this is serious. I literally was crying out to the Lord for this woman. I was crying out for the Lord, touching and agreeing, snotting and blowing nose, all of that. Saying, you know, fix it, Lord. Whatever he want. And it felt like a fool. Hey, Alvin. Uncle Alvin on here, Cammy Dog. Hey, him. You listen to me. Say, hey, Uncle Alvin. Good morning. Your nerve bad, so I slapped it in to get your attention. That's how God have to do us sometimes. Sit down. You want to do it your way, sit down. That's how he have to do it. That thunder get to rolling. Sit down. Look at her. She don't know what to do. Well, you ought to listen. Sit down. Trying to go in the house now. That's how we be. God be trying to get our attention. Then that thunder roll, we get scared. Don't know what to do. Sit down. You should have sat down at the beginning. Behave. You listen. I have dominion over you, doggy. Do you know that? There you go. Uh-huh. How you doing, Alvin? Welcome in. Say good morning. We have to be careful who we allow to pray for. You better say that, Miss Patty. I'm telling you, and be careful who these prayer we get involved in. That girl had me on almost a fast. It was damn near fast. Because I was really into her. Because she just poured out to me. Crying on my shoulder. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm so good to him and he mistreats me. But you left out the major point. Girl, don't play with me. I had to tell her. I said, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. You came to me with that crap. Like Mr. Terry said, just because he said somebody give you hell, that don't mean you got to catch it. Or something he be saying. Y'all know Associate Minister Terry. Just like when I became friends with my fiance baby mama and was helping her pray. And when I got sick, had the stroke, he left me for her. Wow. Fiance baby mama. And was helping her pray. And she could have been wishing ill on you too. Can't trust these folks. I just be listening. Be careful who is giving you. Frank, come on. I got to go. Been on here an hour. Let me get off of this thing. Y'all on fire this morning. Yeah, they dirty, Curve. It's that same spirit. And that same vulnerability will try to catch up with you later in life too. Check this. Notice what I'm saying. People on the YouTube, that's the same vulnerable. I'm not stupid like that no more. You can ask for prayer all day, and I say, okay, but that don't mean I'm finna stop and jump on you. I don't know what I'm praying about, honestly, and I'm not gonna do it. People can get mad, upset, whatever. Somebody even told me, if somebody come to you and you a YouTube Christian channel, you supposed to stop and pray. I said, maybe on your channel you do, but not on mine. Not on mine. No, I used to get involved in all of that, but I'm not getting in that entanglement. You're not in trouble, poo-poo. Come here. You dropping your head. I'm not fussing at you. Come here. I'm not getting involved in that entanglement. Being these live chats with all these folks, glory, hallelujah, and throwing hands up and all that, and then you don't know what you get entangled with. No. It's another shakeup happening on YouTube. It happened last year. It's happening again. These people are not who they claim to be. Some of them do it just for the clicks. They do, and using the name of the Lord with it. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. So, well, what do you do about it, Gwen? Just stay away. Don't be a part of it. If you see it ain't for you, the lady told me to please leave. The lady told me, Alvin, when I went to the palm reader house, the lady told me, please leave. With the most serious look on her face. And I got up and I left. So, to God be the glory. This thing is serious, and everybody's journey will not consist of the same passageways and highways and interstates. Some of us come up on the dirt road, from the dirt roads of Mississippi to the dirt roads of Alabama, on to the concrete jungles of urban Alabama. I came. Some of y'all probably ain't even never set foot on a dirt road. Some of us, I haven't even set foot on, foreign land. I don't know about other people's journey, but I can say about mine. And as for me and mine, I'm going to do my best to keep listening to him. I left churches and things. No disrespect to past pastors and things of that nature, but when you have a direct line of communication with your Father, which is available to all of us, you don't have to go seeking and searching. Come here. Come over here. I gotta keep your eye on you. You've been ran over. Come on. Come up here. Good morning. You see, she see. Lord have mercy. I might well just give it up, Shay. If she see you, she gonna come and see. Come on, Cameron. She on the phone. Come on. Ain't that sweet? She loves Shay. Come on here. Have a good day, sweet. Look at her. She happy now. She done saw you. Ain't that a beautiful thing? Dogs know beautiful spirit people. They know beautiful spirit people. She loves Shay. She love her some Shay. Shay be nice to you, don't it? See that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm careful about everybody praying for me. Miss Patty, you better say that. I don't play that either, Miss Patty. And when I came on here, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to go for real. I've learned my lesson, y'all. We don't have to share everything with these people on YouTube. We don't have to share everything. When my mother found out that she was going through health concerns last summer, I was on my live stream and I was, feeling some kind of way, and I was like, my mom, just found out she have cancer, and I see why I moved back from Texas now. I was showing it as a foreshadow of God leading me back for purpose, I would say. And so when I said that, immediately everybody told me, I'm praying for your mom. I said, no, I didn't ask for prayer for my mama. I didn't ask for prayer for my mama. Because I'm sorry, but I don't know who you're praying to. And I don't know what's your motive. Be careful. People sometimes they'll just come on, I'm praying for you. Huh? Sometimes people praying, P-R-A-Y, be P-R-E-Y. They will pray on you. Catch that. Y'all have a blessed day, YouTubers. I'm going to get ready to get out of here and get my day started. And, yeah. See what's on the agenda for today. We have to be watchful of these praying people. P-R-E-Y. They'll pray on you. They pray on you. I had just hit the YouTube scenes when I had my first channel. I had people reaching out, approaching me. Have you thought about collaborating? Have you this? P-R-E-Y. They will pray. Since this channel has been established. But I'm a little bit smarter now. You go through to learn, y'all. And we shouldn't keep repeating the same thing. Know better, do better. Miss Patty, is it time to get to walking? I don't even know what time it is, y'all. I'm here in a zone. I'm in my own little zone right now, feeling the love of my Father. Because he trumps everything. He outweighs this stuff, y'all. All that stuff them people that told me over my years of living, you supposed to be doing this. Y'all, I'd be running around with a chicken with its head cut off if I listened to all of these people, all these instructions. Evan, I wouldn't know what to do. I definitely wouldn't be sitting here in the peace that I have right now. I would be out there in Dallas, hustle bustle, chasing a book. Because everybody said, oh, you on your way. Oh, God, you leaving big Texas. But I heard the sound from up there that I already knew that all of this was going to be happening. He knew that my mom was going to need me closer. He knew that my daddy. What's important today? In position to be able to get in my car. I can go 30 minutes that way and see my daddy. I can go an hour that way and see my mama. I can go a little bit further, 2 hours, and see my daughter. I'm in a position to be powerful in my season. Not the season that everybody else had planned. So be watchful. I tell people that all the time. People see you on YouTube and they're going to have a plan for you. They're going to try to tell you how you need to go. You need to do that. You need to do that. But just like real life, it comes from up there. Lady, I want to say to Lady Sky, if you still here, if you're not connected to the OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle, I'm gonna ask you to please join us over there if you feel led to, because the conversation is a no judgment zone. It is a place to vibe, feel good about yourself, and to make positive changes if it's your season to change. If it's not your season to change, hold on, though. Change will come. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep ourselves surrounded by the positive energy. So to God be the glory. Cammy Dog, tell your viewers, have a good day. Come here, Cammy Dog. Don't make me slap it down again. That's what's going to get your attention. Come here. Come here. She know right from wrong. That's how we be. When the Lord chastises us, we be sitting over there looking stupid like she is. Because you know what's right, but we do what we want to do. And then when he slap his hand, there we go, just like Cammy. I learned a lot from this dog. Look at her. She distracted, Kirby. You was talking about distraction. I'm talking to her, but she worried about the fly. That's how we be. Get that. Your nerve bad. Let me stop the Cammy said, I'm going now. There's a shelter, y'all. We better run to the Ark of Safety. Have a good day, y'all. See y'all. Look how she's standing. Girl,